Greetings! Welcome to the Rise Up Mama podcast. My name's Vanessa and I help busy women, especially mums, to feel more confident. I do this by showing you simple ways to improve and maintain your health and wellness through positive mindset development. I will also show you practical ways of making long-lasting changes around your busy lifestyle. One of my clients said that I am very honest and humble, and this shines through. Thank you for tuning in. If you are here for the first time, then I'm on a journey that's been set by my online marketing coach, and the challenge is to produce an audio recording every day for 1 year. If you're returning, I'm so happy and grateful that you're actually on this journey with me. I really appreciate your support. It's day 15 and today's audio is an extension of a podcast that I wrote in 2019 after reading The Compound Effect that's been written by Darren Hardy, and I've read that for 3 times now, and I'd really recommend that book to you. So we're talking about 7 ways that you can take personal responsibility for 100% of your life. Just to start, I want to ask you a question. Are you familiar with the term thoughts become things? Well, we do not want to accept that we are the creators of our past, present and future. And this means that we are the bearers of the consequences of our actions that are produced. To put a little bit more context into this, we do live in a co-creative world. So some of the things that have happened to us haven't just been our doing, it has been to do with maybe people that we have met in our life. But essentially, if you think about where you are right now, the house that you live in, the car that you drive, the type of work that you do, it's all a consequence of the thoughts and the actions that you have taken to lead you to this present moment. So let's think about personal responsibility. Do you find that you make excuses? If you have been following this podcast, then as you know, I haven't quite hit the mark. I'm not on day 31, or technically it should be something like day, 33. So I'm only halfway. But I've told you, if you've been following this, like what's happened. Yes, I've made excuses, but I've got to take responsibility. I've got to keep focused. This week I've been taking part in a super consciousness challenge, which has been really good, and I've had some fantastic breakthroughs already within 3 days. The aim of today's topic is to help you to feel more confident, to take positive actions that will increase your ability to take personal responsibility in your life. Here's the 7-step framework that you can apply to any areas of your life, such as your home, relationships, which are personal and professional, your health, your career, and your finances. So let's take a look. Number 1 is to increase your self-awareness. When you learn to develop a clear picture of who you are and what you want, then you will take responsibility, because this will guide you in terms of how you spend your time, the things that you would actually be doing, the things that you will read, the places that you will go, so on and so forth. But in doing so, point number 2 is about ditching the victim mentality. Yes, self-reflection, self-awareness is the first step in any transformational journey. But you have to ask yourself, What can I do to make things better? So don't play the victim. Step number 3, stop blaming others. One way you can do this is to listen to yourself when you speak. Just listen to your conversation. Do you hear yourself blaming others for the things that haven't exactly gone as you've wanted them? Just think about your role in those situations. Did you say something? Did you have a certain type of attitude? Did you maybe not follow through on what you said you were going to do? What was your role in that situation? Step number 4, stop making excuses. So I've touched on this just now, but ultimately making excuses instead of taking 100% responsibility for your actions, your thoughts and your goals is really kind of a trait of people who are failing to succeed, both in their professional lives and in their personal lives. So we really do need to recognise that if things aren't working out, it's because of the actions or the thoughts that we have been responsible for. My numbering's gone off. So number 4. So number 5, stop complaining. Complaining takes up a lot of energy and it's an easy habit to fall into. You could really, again, be reflective. Do your gratitude list in your journal. I've spoke about journaling as part of the audio series. Don't spend your time when you're in the company of your friends and your family just moaning and whinging about a particular situation or something that's not working. It goes back to one of the earlier points. Think about what you can do to make something better. Step number 6, take control of your life. You can do this by trusting in yourself. If you're wanting to make changes in different areas of your life, then just trust yourself that you have the ability to succeed. And number 7, become self-accountable. So accountability is based on the actions that you are responsible for. So, and looking at the results, of course, after you've put in an activity. So you have to take responsibility for where or how things have turned out, and that's about being accountable. Now, the most important aspect of taking responsibility of your life is to acknowledge that your life is your responsibility. No one can live your life for you. You are in charge. I just want to share a little story with you. In 2016, I published my first written blog post. I was delighted. It was actually only a collection of quotes, okay, but I was delighted. And I had the intention of producing a blog, I can't say this word, a blog post every month. However, by the end of December 2020, I didn't have 48 articles on my website. I have to take responsibility that I made excuses, I got distracted, I didn't commit to that goal. If you are listening to today's audio, it's because I've decided to take personal responsibility for the success of my marketing activities. I'm still building up the muscle of recording an audio piece every day. However, now I've created 15 audios in less than a month. So I'm delighted. Or is it just over a month actually? Sorry, 15 audios in just over a month. I'm delighted. It's still much more than I'd done in the other format. So how did I get here? Well, one of the easiest ways for me to start was that awareness that I wasn't making an impact with my marketing. And also the accountability. How do you make yourself accountable? It's great when you can actually say your intentions out loud in a public forum. So this is a perfect example. I never made a declaration on how many blog posts I was actually going to write. But when I started this particular series here on my podcast called Me Versus Me, I made it clear my intention is to record an audio every single day. So you are now part of my accountability circle. But do you know what's great? If you feel that you are struggling to stay consistent and to actually keep yourself focused and aligned to your goals, then I have an opportunity for you to take a look at my new group coaching and accountability club. It's called My Happiness Habits. It's actually launching on the 8th of April, and that circle, the first club, as it were, the first group, is now full. But if you would like to jump on board and actually become part of another circle of accountability, then book in for a complimentary clarity call with me by following the link below. And when you do so, you will receive a free quiz called a life satisfaction quiz that you can download immediately. It only takes about 3 minutes to complete the quiz, but at least the quiz is again part of the self-reflection, which gets you into activity mode in terms of what you need to do, the areas you need to focus on and take more responsibility for to make changes in your life. So click on the link. I'm looking forward to having that conversation with you. And in terms of tomorrow's audio, as usual, I have no idea what I will be talking to you about, but I hope that you'll be tuning in, and I hope that I've added value to you with the content that I've produced today. Before I go, I just wanted to remind you that if you do like the content that I'm sharing here, please subscribe to my channel. That would be fantastic. And also give me a thumbs up if you're watching this on YouTube, or listening to this on YouTube, or if you've come across this on Facebook. It really will help my channel to gain more credibility and to be able to reach more people. So thanks again, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye.